Nowhere to run, Kale.
Gotta admit, you work really well together.
You're not going through with this.
You know how you get to the top? Having vision. Something all of you lack.
Enough, Kale. You can't stop all of us.
Oh, really? You've had a few hits, but I think it's time we break up the band.
Damn it, Kale!
How about it, Chai? Come on my side. I can make you a real rock star. World famous.
You know what? I'm good.
You know what? Doesn't matter. We both know who's the target user of Spectra. Another pawn, and this one should fare me better.
I'm proud to be a member of the Vandelay family.
So I would never say that.
Yeah, well, that's the point. I'm controlling you.
Yes, 808!
Is this a joke? You think I can't deal with a cat? What do you think you can do?
808! You got this! Stay strong!
Stupid machine. This'll stop you.
Don't give up, 808!
Damn it!
Get him, Chai!
Don't call it a comeback.
What a pain in the ass. You know what? Let's take this outside.
All right, Kale. Very simple boss fight. Start out. Ow, right, because that's 2 attacks. Little out of practice for him. Pretty much just parry all he's got. Dodge out of the way of this move. And then can you dodge out of the way because he'll be sending out lightning bolts against you. Be aware of the drones that circle around him because they will... That's not what I wanted to do. They will shoot out attacks out of sync to his attack, so just be cautious of what they're doing. Unless he does that move in which you have to parry to the beat. Obviously. They got their own special beat going on there. Don't need to dodge. Need to parry, idiot. There we go. Some of his moves have 2 attacks, so be sure to parry immediately after he does so. Such as that. And he also kind of attacks on his own every now and then.
See what I am capable of?
We can do this!
You got it.
Can't remember that move being... Don't remember him doing that. Oh, God. There we go.
Come on, Sean.
Okay, this parry moment is a pain in the ass.
Look at you. You think you're any match for me?
Just watch this.
You should see what this body is capable of. Put your pathetic Armstrong tech to shame.
We'll see about that.
Oh yes, we will.
Kale will be surrounding himself in 4 tentacles. 3 of them will have different attributes for you to break. First one, the 2 ones on the top of his head are able to be destroyed by Macaron. One on the right's by Corsica, and the ones on the left is Peppermint.
Kale, who's in charge?
Then want to go and do your heaviest attacks against those nodes because they'll be quite difficult. Be quite difficult to destroy otherwise. I'm going right back to Peppermint, huh?
Just give it up.
There we go. Turn that back on just to be safe. And
Might want to stand back.
Stay back.
this one's for Corsica.
Now it's up to you.
There we go. Last one is Macarons, and these 2 are actually the ones that are preventing all damage to him. And so if you destroy these first, you'll actually be able to hit him while he still has his tentacles up. Mac! Oh my god! Fuck's sake, dude. Unfortunately, there's not much else you can do aside from just wait for him to do that one attack. There we go.
Now see if you can destroy them.
There we go.
It's over, Kale.
On my side, you could have been something, Chai. Too bad your little adventure ends here.
Corsica, you got this?
Loser! Defect. See what I am capable of? Got this!
Kale, I'll never forget that.
Let's finish this, Todd.
Macaron!
You've ruined this company enough.
Come on, Corsica!
How afraid have I looked
Come to you! Peppermint!
This isn't just about Bandolin.
And this is game over! Enough's enough. Give us the password.
Never. You're just a bunch of losers.
Maybe so. But together, we're unstoppable.
Chai!
This is just too much work.
Is that it?
I think so. It's over. This is just a bunch of scrap metal now.
I was worried there for a second. But I knew you could do it.
Look who's here.
I'll assume by the damage done that Mr. Chai was involved.
We'll get you fixed in no time, mate.
It's done.
You did it, Chai.
We did it.
I apologize for putting you through all this.
Nothing we couldn't handle, Miss Vandelay.
I won't make the same mistakes again. If possible, I'd like to make it up. It would be an honor to work for the company. The real Vandelay that I admired.
And we will welcome you with open arms. Oh, Macaron. After all these years, it's so good to see you at my side again.
I should have done something sooner. Known things went right, Roxanne.
You made it right. That's what matters. And our team needs you back leading development.
Got a new partner, too.
While it might not look it, I had quite a fun adventure coming to meet you.
I won't run away this time, Mom. I understand what you always wanted for me. And the company.
Peppermint, you need to do things your own way. Never change who you are. I think we have a lot of catching up to do.
I'd like that a lot.
Ah, Chai.
I'd love to help, but don't quite think I, fit a job description. So maybe I should see myself out.
Chai, I think you know yourself, that you are special, making the most of what was handed to you and making a difference. I think that's the kind of attitude we need here right now. And Project Armstrong needs an ambassador, a leader, a real rock star. Are you interested?
Trip the red, we turned the whole world on its head. You and I, we found our way. stepped into the light. I couldn't have done it all without you. Synesthesia. Of every color when I'm with you. Synesthesia. Together, despite all that we've seen, white nights, we found our way to victory. Tripped the wire, we focused all the colors to make the brightest light. Full spectrum, through the prism for what is true. Every color when I'm with you. Synesthesia. Stepped into the light. I couldn't have done it all without you. Synesthesia. Of every color when I'm with you. Synesthesia. Synesthesia.
So, you're actually gonna learn how to play guitar.
Yeah, gotta practice. Need a backup job, just in case this doesn't work out.
And that is Hi-Fi Rush. For the first part. This game, I am not lying when I am saying that this is possibly one of the best games I have ever played in my entire life. It came out of nowhere, completely shadow dropped near the end of January. And I've been playing it non-stop since it came out. It is such a fantastic experience, and I cannot put into words how just amazing this game is. The music, the characters, the gameplay, everything about it is phenomenal, and it is such an amazing piece of work. And I'm so glad that one of my friends randomly brought it up in Discord, and that got me interested. And it's well worth every single moment. It's just insane how just goddamn good this game is. Even if you're not into a huge, rhythm, even if you're not a rhythm person, I would still highly recommend this game to anybody who is a fan of beat 'em ups. It could take some getting used to, what with the beats and whatnot. Fighting to a beat isn't for everybody. But it's still a really good game. It is insanely good. And, it's funny. It's charming. And also gets emotional at some points, but it doesn't do anything poorly. I am not lying when I can find very little that is actually bad about this game. The only thing I would say that would be marginally bad is that a battery doesn't get used when you pick up a new one. That is honestly the only thing I can imagine that is a negative about this game. Every boss fight is fair enough to a certain extent. Once you get parrying, you can go and rematch boss fights, and it is well worth the time to try and get those damageless runs with the bosses. Replaying the game has so much to offer. I mean, we're going to be getting into that soon enough. But yeah, no, I don't think I've said enough to warrant this game just being one of the best games I've ever played. And to think, these are by the same guys that made The Evil Within. A gritty, bloody horror game. And I mean bloody. And then this. This is just such a different, like, it's insane how different those two games are. It's amazing. This game is so goddamn good. I really can't say much else. It's just such a good game. Even if you don't want to complete every single thing there is to do, unlike me, who has completed every single thing there is to do, it's still just a fun experience to go through once, even if you don't have to play any more of it. But I would recommend playing more of it just because of how just goddamn fun it is. And I am not lying about that. As for how long these credits are, I really have no idea because I have never watched them all to the end. But yeah. Oh yeah. It's a good song. And yeah, it's a song, the music, oh my god, the music in this game is just phenomenal. They took several licensed songs already. 1 Million by 9 Inch Nails, Invaders Must Die, Free Radicals, what was it? Wolfgang's Fifth Symphony or whatever it was for Rokert's fight, and Perfect Drug, and honestly, from the credit song, the licensed credit song is just fantastic. But they did a really good job with the non-licensed music. Well, I mean the streamer-friendly music. They did a great job of trying their best to imitate the original songs, but not just make them a cover. Like, they're their own songs, but they have a similar beat. They obviously have to, so you can actually, play the game to the beat. Similar beat, similar style, and similar overall tone. And they're all done by one band, the Glass Pyramids. I have no idea who these guys are. I have tried to look them up everywhere. I don't think they're a real band. I think they're just the inside band for Bethesda or whatever. But yeah, every single song in this game is just bloody fantastic. It's insane. The fact that they give you a 9 Inch Nails song for the first boss just goes to show how good this is going to go. And they start off the opening cinematic with Lonely Boy by the Black Keys. Like, come on. How can you not enjoy the music in this game? It has everything. It's got classic rock, it's got jazz, it's got fucking Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Come on. I'm not even giving like a proper review. I'm just fanboy gushing over this game because it's just so good. I can't find anything wrong with this game. The only thing I can find wrong is the fact that it might crash every now and then, but that is fine. And even better, very recently, in the middle of this Let's Play, they added in photo mode. You're able to go into any level or the training room and go ahead and take a picture. You can pose everybody up in several different poses. Everybody can be in the shot. It's such a good feature to add into it, and I'll show you some pictures I've taken already from my main file. But yeah, it's such a fun, this game is practically perfect now with photo mode. The only thing I would want else to be added, the one more thing I want to be added, is the option to just rematch bosses whenever you want. The only downside to replaying levels is that you have to go through the entire level and then fight the boss. There is technically one other thing you can do to rematch bosses, but that's for something else. But yeah, the only way you can actually rematch bosses is to just play through the entire level, and that's fine. That can be okay. I mean, for Mimosa and Kale, they're literally their own chapters, and they put you right into the fight, so it's not that big of a deal. But for like Rekka, Roquefort, QA 1 million, you have to go through the entire game, especially with the first level being tutorial heavy. Luckily, you're able to skip most cutscenes and blast through dialogue, but there are a lot of moments where the dialogue just kind of halts you and doesn't allow you to skip through a lot of things. But it's fine. It's fine. I have no idea how much longer this credit sequence is, and I've said pretty much all I can say, but yeah, we'll just skip this. Oh yeah, the ranking. Yeah, got an S rank. Whatever. Timing was off, but it's fine. Really close to done.
This is impossible. It's Spectra signals. They're appearing all over the Vandalay campus.
But I thought we shut it down.
Could be some sort of backup plan?
It's Kale. Wouldn't put anything past that bugger.
If only we had someone up to the task of checking those hotspots out.
Who are you implying?
You, Mr. Chai. I was implying you.
You up for another round? See what's going on here?
Doesn't look like I have much of a choice.
Evidence of Spectra. Search out the suspicious Spectra signals and challenge yourself to find what is behind their emergence. Hunt down the location of the signals in the cleared stages to cover what's afoot. And now we can choose which level we want to go through at any point. There's even more to do in the hideout. Cinnamon is offering his services for customizing your appearance, and Corsica has prepped a new time challenge mode to test your abilities to the max, the Rhythm Tower. We got extra challenges unlocked in the Wall of Fame, and we have unlocked the Rhythm Master difficulty. Besides being really, really, really hard, if your rhythm gauge falls to D, it's an immediate game over. Think you have what it takes? I know I have what it takes because I have fucking done that. Alright. Go ahead and grab all of these. I don't remember what those two are from. So, and we got a new currency. These are Vandalay special ticket thingamajigs. Basically, God, that's a lot to unlock, isn't it? Alright. We haven't gotten 808's head. How do we get 808's head? Oh, is it from the stupid, like, do one of these combo things? No, I don't think it is. Got that one. How do we get 808's head? Score a mank? No, that's not it. How do we get 808's head? I feel like that was like one of the first things I did. Oh, beat stages on normal difficulty. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, bonus tickets. These special currencies are available through challenge mode, and they are used for two things. One of which being the jukebox. This offers every single unlicensed song. Unfortunately, you can't listen to the licensed songs, but it features all the original game soundtracks. The original soundtrack for the game. And Corsica...
So, Chai, I know there may be more pressing issues, but I thought about testing something out.
Uh-oh. What now?
We know we've got a handle on your abilities, but how far can we push them?
I can already sense this will be a lot of work.
I made a challenge program. I want to see how much we can overcome as a team. It's what I would consider a stress test on our survivability.
I don't need stress.
Or it could be fun, depending on how you look at it. Regardless, I've set it up, and if you want to give it a try, just let me know.
Model viewer. These are the other things that the tickets are for. You can use these to buy pretty much any character you see in the game. Gives a detailed explanation about them. I have unlocked every single one of these on my main file, so I'll not be bothering with these. And yes, Corsica was talking about the Rhythm Tower. The Rhythm Tower, I'm not going to be doing it, because, you know. Alright, so the Rhythm Tower, you'll fight through continuous waves of enemies until you reach the top floor. We can select our chips and special attacks. We will not be able to change it once we start. 10% of our score will be converted into gears after each floor. We'll want to try to combine high-scoring combos to quickly defeat your enemies to reach as many gears as you can. So, the Rhythm Tower, 60 floors. Every 10 floors, you'll be fighting a boss. Sometimes, depending on, you know, there's not a boss every 10 floors. You'll sometimes just fight a huge amount of gauntlet of enemies. It is practically just fight a bunch of enemies, fight the bosses every 10 rounds. The tower ends with you fighting Kale. And for Cinnamon...
Mr. Chai, did I ever mention to you my penchant for fashion?
No. And you seem the least likely to be into that sort of thing.
I think Sir Macaron programmed me to secretly give him advice.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I discovered a convoluted way of converting gears into fashion options for us.
That makes no sense, but I am intrigued.
So by all means, dabble in my designs.
We got a look at this earlier in the game when I managed to get some DLC stuff unlocked. But yeah, you're able to go ahead and purchase outfits now. You can purchase so many different things. So many t-shirts, so many jackets, scarves, pants, anything that Chai has on them. We even got full costumes, such as the shark. And some sets that are just like... they go together, but you can use them in any combination. DJ, Raging Sane, Superstar, a bunch of different customization options everywhere. And you can also give your allies some costumes, such as 808, Peppermint, Macaron, Cinnamon, yes, he could be a hot dog, and Corsica. And we can also, equip them at any moment. This is Cinnamon's old design and his current in repair design. Corsica's current look back on the job, and her original look being all tattered and weathered out. Haven't unlocked any for Macaron, and we got the rock one for when we completed every difficulty on every stage on hard. I don't know what this one's from. And yeah, Chai is the most customizable, obviously because, he's the main character. But yeah, that is everything I'm going to be covering for in this episode. Technically, this is the finale, but hey, there's still plenty more to do. Next time on Hi-Fi Rush, we're going to be talking with everybody in the hideout first. Then we're going to be heading back in those stages to finding those Spectra doors. See you guys next time.